Welcome to FirstWord Pharma's News Roundup for June 14th, brought to you today by editorial researcher Olivia Roger. In our top news story, Mylan said it expects to receive a complete response letter from the FDA regarding a filing seeking approval of a generic version of GlaxoSmithKline's Advair Diskus. The drug maker noted that the regulator has identified minor deficiencies to be relayed in a complete response letter on June 27th. Mylan's filing for a generic version of Advair Diskus was initially accepted by the FDA in 2016, but the agency declined to approve the therapy last year. In March, the FDA confirmed its prior decision to reject Hikma Pharmaceuticals' application for an Advair generic, directing the company to conduct an additional clinical study. In other news, 2 Phase 3 studies of ViiV Healthcare's 2-drug regimen of Tivicay and lamivudine showed non-inferiority to a 3-drug regimen of Tivicay and Gilead Sciences Truvada in treatment-naive HIV-1 infected adults. John Pottage, Chief Scientific and Medical Officer at ViiV, said the results affirm our 2-drug regimen strategy and reinforce our belief that many patients can control their disease with 2 drugs instead of 3 or more. In addition, Sage Therapeutics entered a deal with Shionogi for the development of SAGE-217 for the treatment of major depressive disorder in Japan, Taiwan, and South Korea. Under the agreement, which is potentially worth more than $550 million, Shionogi will be responsible for all clinical development, regulatory filings, and commercialization in the 3 countries. And finally, sources suggested that Madrigal Pharmaceuticals is considering a sale after receiving takeover interest from companies seeking to develop treatments for non-alcoholic steatohepatitis. CEO Paul Friedman said, "We have managed the company with an open mind to strategics who would either want to partner or acquire us." Continuing, "There's a lot of interest in the field." To read these and other stories in full, please visit firstwordpharma.com.
Are you able to keep up with all the news and views in the biosimilars market? FirstWord's Biosimilar Index is the only dedicated biosimilar and non-comparable biologics intelligence tool available. Get ahead of your competition and learn more today.